What's up, everybody? So, I've been asked this question a couple times, and for some reason, the last couple days, I've been getting contacted by people who I don't. It's really funny because they're implying that they're interested in like associating, but then they express that they want their own. They want to do their own thing. And I'm laughing because I'm like, well, so finally one of them asks flat out, they're like, well, can I just build like what you did? Can I do what you did? And I'm like, no, you can't. Like, that's not an option anymore. And they don't understand why. So I'm going to explain why. When the origin of the organization was founded, and it went to the federal government. And the federal government had now federal government, I say the county, the state, and the Secretary of State. Okay? So the Attorney General's office in Washington. So that origin sat for a year. That's called marinating. Okay? And it marinated for a year. Subsequently, the year passed. It was like 15 months or 13 months or something. And then no objections, right? No objections. It's a year. And then the next step was taking place, which was the affiliation with the Republican Assembly Charlotte County that brought forth the Brotherhood and Tribulation of the American People. That was originated under a USMCA trade treaty. Okay? That treaty was in effect until Donald Trump took office. When Donald Trump took office, all the countries all over the world came to negotiate new trade treaties. Why did they do that? Because a new jurisdiction of law for the United States had been opened, and all of the federal trade treaties that were under the previous federal Congress were null and void. They didn't exist anymore. Okay? That's why when we got to a certain point, we had to actually shut down. We had to leave the federal triangle, and we had to get out of the federal jurisdiction because we were now under a court order with a case number under the North American continent and North American territory. And even Stripe, our account, recognizes us in North America. It does not recognize us inside the United States. We are. If you were to read our profile in Stripe, it says North America on it. So even our accounts are all North American. Okay? Because we made the transition from federal to U.S. federal to North America. So we had to leave the federal jurisdiction. Okay? Does that make sense? When Donald Trump took office and all these new trade treaties were done, that Federated States of Micronesia entity that was in charge, the World Health Organization, legislature, for them, where everybody else has been, where the U.S. citizens are, that's foreign to the United States. That's a foreign organization. Okay? So no. If you did not have your organization registered, at least as an NGO, okay, and coming through an established law like the USMCA trade treaty, and you did not have that done when those treaties all went dormant and all these countries came to issue new trade treaties, you're out. Like, no, you can't build another one. You still have to season it for a year without an objection before. Okay, so you can either get with an organization that's inside North America, or you can remain foreign in the commerce or profit division. That's how it works. That's how the system works. So for all those who are contemplating, like, we'll just build our own. No, you won't. No, you won't. What's that video? What's that video? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's not going to happen. You missed the boat. And now we're on the land with the trains. Okay? I hope I explained that. So, I don't know of another organization that has all this stuff set up. I don't know of another organization that has international representation. I don't know of another organization that has their Treasury Direct stuff set up and their I don't know of that has been authorized to issue North American securities instruments. I don't know of another organization. And I'm pretty sure we're it. Unless you can find another one. So, if you're going to call me and try to figure out a way to do it yourself, no, you're not. No, you're not. God bless. Godspeed.